Hey everybody, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there, YouTube land. This is Moz coming to you with another episode of Moz's Toy Box, and I like my fingers today. I'm pointing a lot. I tell you, I don't know what's worse, man. Waiting on a package or not waiting on a package. I mean, not getting a package is kind of sad, right? But waiting on a package, it's like the mailman likes to mess with you, every day. If I'm not waiting on a package, he's here around noon. Real easy. Good job. Get here fairly regularly, consistent. Noon. Waiting on a package. In case in point, Thursday, I was waiting on this package because the tracking said it'd be delivered Thursday. He gets here like 11:30. I'm like, cool. Does he have the package? No. Because yes, the tracking said it was going to be here, but it also said it was in transit. So obviously he didn't have it. And so we come to today, and it's finally in my area. It's finally out for delivery. It says between 10 and 1. It gets here 5 minutes to 2. Yeah. I would like to have had this sooner because I wanted to come and stream with you guys. I wanted to be here. So with that being said, let's say hey to everybody out there in the chat. Noble Young, of course, first. I don't know how you do it. You must have your notifications on, which is awesome. Bob Dylan, of course, you're here. What is this, Guyver? We're going to get into it. Binnikin, of course, without being said, Binnikin. And Hot Toys Hotline. I checked out your stream the other day. That was pretty awesome. So, yeah, this is awesome, guys. Thanks for being here. This is not a Hot Toy figure. This is a non-scale figure, as what Loco Lu would like to call it. And, of course, I wanted to have LocoLu here, but congratulations to his missus. She's got her master's degree. She's graduating today, so they're all busy. Bob Dylan. I've never seen Moz excited, including Ecto 1 announcement. Well, I'm just full of energy. I had some coffee. I was up early because, I had a doctor's appointment to, do blood work. Fun. I got to catch a little bit of Jay's stream, though, brothers cousins toy reviews. That was pretty cool. He was going on about the Hot Toys drops last night, and we will talk about that if you'd like. But really what we're here for is this awesome unboxing. This is post package high. This is the I can't believe the mailman. Why are you not clicking? All right, it doesn't want to click on. There we go. I can't believe the mailman had to sit on this. It's been on his truck, according to the tracking, since 6 this morning, but for some reason, it took until 2 in the afternoon. So yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is pretty cool, right? So guys, please make sure you hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and turn that notification bell on because you never know when I'm going to pop on and be crazy. In fact, I have another mail call coming tomorrow. It's a Hot Toys, but this is not a Hot Toys. What's up, Richard? Would love me a Figma, dude. I bit the big one, man, because usually I don't spend this kind of money unless I'm buying a Hot Toys. But I really like. He's hiding up here. I really like my Guyver 1. Even though he's missing, this is all I've got of him. He's missing all kinds of pieces, so I'm gonna have to replace this, get a whole new one. But this is the Guyver 1. But we're gonna get into this unboxing. Dope shirt. Thank you, Hot Toys Hotline. Actually, I got this from Kohl's. My wife was like, "Hey, we gotta go to Kohl's. I gotta get some clothes for work," and this was like $7. I was like, "All right, I'll buy some shirts while I'm here." But let me do that again. That wasn't good. There we go. What can you say, right? You just take advantage of the opportunities. Now, after I get off the stream, I do have to leave my review with an eBay seller, and that's what determined me getting this particular Guyver first. Even though I do want to replace this Guyver 1, and I love my Guyver 1 because this guy is missing all these pieces. But for one, I'd have to order him from Japan. There's no getting around it. Japan. This one was here in the States, so I ordered this one first. It's pretty much what it comes down to. I guess I try not to go into Kohl's personally because I just hate going into this kind of stores, man. But since I was there, you know, I was looking for a good Star Wars shirt. I found one. I wanted more, but that's okay. So let's see how this guy packed this up here. We got our, bubble wrap here. The very funny thing with this also, real quick before we start, see how this is priority mail 2-day? Yeah. It was supposed to be here Thursday. You're slacking on me, USPS. Slacking on me. Exactly. We go in there every couple of years. In fact, when we got our Kohl's cash today, we had like $70 in Kohl's cash. We just handed it to the person behind us in line. We're just like, we're not going to be back. So enjoy. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Look at that bubble wrap. So this was supposedly new in box, never been opened. And again, another good, huge plus on why I wanted to buy this one. Okay. Whoa, it almost fell in my lap. You believe that? It was just itching to get over to me. It's like, hey, get over here. All right, so now this says the tape was never broken, but this is a lot of dirt underneath that piece of tape. This side, not so much. I'm gonna think that this has been opened, but we'll see. We'll see. But here's the figure in the package: Guyver 3, Figma 333. So it's pretty awesome. Let's see. 2-day. Remember when the pandemic first started? 2 days was 2 weeks. No, I don't know what you're talking about. You made me say a dirty word. Come to daddy. Yeah, exactly. It jumped right in my lap. But yeah, these things are hard to find. I bought this from eBay, Richard. Richard, I got this from eBay. The package has seen some better days, but I'm going to be taking photographs of this thing. And even though to me it looks like it might have been retaped, we'll see. I broke the tape now, right? So one of the things I learned with doing the Funko Pop game is you use like the flat edge and pull right there so you don't get that indentation around the lip of your box when you just force it open. He wasn't cheap. We'll go there. He wasn't cheap, but he was sub $200. How about that? Sub as in below $200. Let's see. What's up, Carlito? How you doing today, man? What's up? Hello. Surprise. Impromptu. Unboxing. We're going to open this bad boy up and see what we got here. All right. So we got some parts here. Right there. Got 2 chest pieces and his folded arms. He comes with folded arms, actually. Sounds cheap for what it is, huh? All right. You say so. All right, let's see here. Let's see. One of his wrist blades fell down, but it's here. It's in the package, so it slipped out of the blister pack. Oh, there we go. There we go. All righty. Yeah, this was less than $200, so he was a decent price. This is Guyver 3. If you guys, he feels nice and hefty compared to Guyver 1. If you guys seen this show, Guyver, it's a cool show. Lou got me thinking about it again. I had kind of forgotten about it, Loco Lu. I didn't forget about it, but I watched it, 20 years ago or whatever, and was like, cool, and moved on. But then Lou got me really thinking about it again. Wow, he's stiff. That's what she said, right? Legs move pretty well, but the elbow should be on a ball joint, but it's stiff. We may want to heat this up. His arms are very stiff, guys. Let's heat him up first, eh? Oh, okay. Yeah, Richard, I get it. Hot Toys hotline. This is not quite 112. This is a little smaller than that. In fact, I'll pull out a 112 here to show you. And give me one moment. Actually, this is not a proper 112 either. Here's your Mezco 112 Nosferatu dude. And we're going to just hold this up to get it to focus on him. So, come on. There we go. So, yeah, this is your 112 figure here. Now, Guyver 3 is actually a little bigger than the Guyver 1. He's really close. Guyver 3 can almost pull off a 112. But he's a wee bit shorter. Not by much. So he can come a lot closer. You put him next to Guyver 1, though. Guyver 1. Oh, that's the wrong. I put the wrong figure down. Guyver 1 is shorter than Guyver 3. I wish it would. There we go. Use my bald head as the white. But yeah. So this is Guyver 1, Guyver 3. And Guyver 3 is a little bigger. So it's pretty cool. Oh, no, his leg popped off, Mr. Bill. They do that. Not too bad. It's just a little ball they pop in on. They don't hold on too well on them, actually. But we're going to do for the arm joints real quick. Is we're going to do this. There we go. A little heat. Just a little bit of heat. We don't want to use a lot. Just a little bit, right? Normally, I would suggest just using hot water. That's what Lou would say. But we're going to add a little bit of heat to his arm here. Just so this joint loosens up a little bit. Hopefully we got better flexibility now. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Now we can move the arms real well. Dun, dun, dun. Which is weird considering he sat in the car for so long, right? You know, at the post office or whatever. Sat with the post truck for so long. He should have been pretty warm, right? It's warm out today. Man, this guy is hard to see, you know, being black on come on, focus on him. But yeah, the heat gun worked. I didn't, you know, hit a lot of direct heat. In fact, I have a fan running too. So oops, there went his little elbow piece. These elbow pieces pop in and out. You can replace them with the bigger ones. So we haven't even gotten to the rest of the stuff for the unboxing yet. But got to be very careful with these elbow pieces. You don't want to lose them. There we go. Put him back. Yeah, the 3 is really cool, but he's going to be hard. Like you can barely, even in hand here. Maybe it's just because the lighting is low for the video. But even in hand, you can barely see his eyes. You know, just barely. Come on, focus on him. What sucks is I need to be able to see. See, you can barely see his eyes there. But what's up, P-Rock? Hey, man. I didn't see you pop in. Sneaky, sneaky. So let's take a look at what else is in the box, okay? So we got a chest piece on him. This one does not open up. So the one that he ships with does not open up. I got a mess over here, I'll tell you. Now, he does have 2 other chest pieces. It doesn't tell you. Well, I guess there is instructions here. Here's his hands. I love how they do the hands. They put them on this little like peg system here. See? Or like attached, and there's a stand there too. Oh, awesome. And we got instructions here, but I will not be able to read this. All right. I'm going to do so many shots with this guy. In fact, I bought recently something to go with these guys because they're so small. I bought a, well, I can show you. I bought the Haya alien egg set. It's got 6 alien eggs in here. They're 1/18 scale, whereas, you know, your 1/12 scale is a little too big. The 1/18 scale comes in a little closer to where I want to be at. Plus, it comes with 6 facehuggers, so that's gonna be pretty cool. But let's take a look what else we got here in the box. All right, so he's got two. That's the Guyver piece there before it becomes a Guyver unit. So we got a dummy of that you can use as a prop, which is pretty cool. But I'm all over the place. So he's got 2 different sets of wrist or arm pieces here for the forearms. And let's see. The small one goes on the front. Let's take these small ones off. P-Rock, the Hyo figure is actually pretty cool. My only issue with it is the scale is a little small for doing what I wanted to do. Because I bought the Queen as well, and she's too small. I can't use her with the Guyvers. She's too small. You know, the NECA Queen is too big, and this one is too small. So, but I am gonna probably buy a few more 1/12 size alien pieces, like maybe the guns. That might be cool because I can still get those, like the gun set. All right, so we got well, we'll just fan it out for now. But there's one set of blades there for that arm. Like I said, they're a lot longer than the ones that he comes with normally. And you got, you know, a set for each side, of course. They are a bit cumbersome though, so I think unless I do a shot where he's actually going to cut something with these, I'm probably not going to use them. They are very bulky. You know, these seem to fit, especially the big one seems to fit on here pretty well. Whereas, you know, I had that one big one from the side pop right off. Sorry, I don't want to lose any pieces. That's why I'm not clicking on you guys. I apologize. I am reading your comments though. I'm going to put these little guys back here. I don't want to lose anything. There we go. Got that back in, which is cool. Now, you can take his arms off and his chest piece. So let's take the chest piece off and get the one that opens. Let's try to take his chest piece off, right? It doesn't want to give it to me. Because he's got, you know, the chest piece where you can get the Mega Smashers. Let me see here. Looks like the chest piece with the Mega Smashers don't have this piece here. Oh, no, wait, okay, no, wait, I'm looking at it upside down. All right, so, yeah, that piece doesn't come off. All right. There's that. There's that. So pop off. Guyver 1's pops right off. But then again, I got him, used and free, and thankfully he had the Mega Smasher chess piece on him. Oh, this does not want to come off. And I can't really read the instructions on like the trick to it. Oh. All right, so it's got English on one side. All right. Either way, it doesn't tell you anything. It just says use part blah blah blah. So you swap out part blah blah blah. So it doesn't tell you the trick to getting it off though. This is why I kind of wanted Lou here for this unboxing. I don't want to break this guy. Oh wait, I got a side. I got a side. It's working with me. Haha. Come on, give me the other side. Guyver. There's like 3 different Guyver cartoons. The first one was this movie called Out of Control. I think that was the first one. Not my personal favorite. It's the whole story is summed up way too fast. And actually, it's only part of the story. But the next one though is Bio Booster. It came out in the 90s and ended like 99 or something. That was my favorite one. It's only 12 episodes. It's not a huge overarching story. Something made a noise. All right. I got the left side to unhook, but I don't want to force the right side and break something. Yeah, I wasn't too keen on her, man. I like the male Guyver too. So yeah, I have the VHS tape somewhere, man. Unless my kid took them. Hey, there we go. There we go. It's moving. It's moving. Come on. Come on. The bottom is let go. Now why is the top not letting go? We want the Mega Smashers. It's funny how easily the other one comes off versus this. But then there's the newest version of it is it's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, you can watch it. It's not my favorite either. It's longer. It tells more of the story, but I really like the dubbing in the VHS version, the 90s one. What's the purple inner detail like? It's not bad. It's I wish I could show it to you a little better, but I don't think I have the light for it. I'm trying to get you some light, but it's really not showing you there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was watching them all on YouTube. There we go. Come on, you little fog knocker. Come on. I got one side. Now, why are you not letting go? Aha! We did it. There you go. All right, so we got the chess piece off. Again, I wish I had more light right there. And we're going to put on a chess piece with the Mega Smashers. Let's see which one's got the Mega Smashers. Huh. Well, that doesn't. Here's the one with the Mega Smashers. So there's your Mega Smashers. So we're going to put that on. Because there's no point in having the one without the Mega Smashers, right? There's no point to it. Mega Smashers are bust, right? You got to be able to open those up and do the Mega Smashing. these fit on so tight, whereas with Guyver 1's does not fit on this tight at all. But again, he was a loose figure when I got him, so there we go. I don't know why anybody would want to use the non-Mega Smasher version. I can't say as to why. Hey, what's up, Mike? Yeah, this is Guyver 3. Again, I apologize for not having a lot of light to show you. I would put my other light here, like around more front, so it would shine on him more. Problem is, then it would be blinding the crap out of me. So I got my key light right there, that way, and not right there. But now we got the Mega Smashers on him, though. So we can open up the Mega Smashers, and he can shoot whatever Zoanoid he wants, or even a Hyper Zoanoid. We don't know. Or in my case, since I don't have any Zoanoids, maybe aliens. So we got that. We got that piece on. Now he's got this other piece. This is cool. I like this because, you know, Agito is kind of a show-off, know-it-all kind of guy. All right. So here is the folded arms. He comes with folded arms that you can just put on him. So we're gonna do that as soon as I find out exactly where to pull this off at. Oh, there we go. Boom. Right there. See that? Full arm comes off. He's now armless. Not to be confused with harmless, but armless. Come on. There we go. Boom. All right. So obviously these arms don't fit on with these pieces. Or do they? Let's double check. Let's not pull things off. Huh. All right. So yeah, you pull these off. At least I think you pull them off. They're not very clear. I mean, let me double check up here. Yeah, these are pegs, so they should go down under these holes. Just can't get this stuff out. Back to the heat gun. Just a low setting, just again, hot water would be best. It's probably better for the figures, but then I'd have to get up and wet them and stuff, and then they'd be all wet. So yeah, this is my first in the box Figma figure, P Rock. I've never bought one in the box before. Like I said, Guyver 1 was used, so I only had what he came with, and I'm going to order an actual Guyver 1. But again, since they were all in Japan, I couldn't get a hold of one without. There he goes. Boop. Look at that. Heat gun to the wind. Now we got to heat up the other one. See how convenient it is to have a heat gun, though? I mean, if you know what you're doing with it, I'm going to say that and then break this thing, right? But if you know what you're doing with it, boop, you just pull these right out. Look at that. And we're going to do the famous crossed arm pose. Which can be very interesting. Well, the instructions aren't actually bad, but they don't tell you anything. So you have to be able to figure out from the pictures what you want to do. They aren't very clear when it comes to that. Let's see. This is kind of a pain in the ass. because the pen obviously wants to spin and swivel. And not stay still, right? But hey, we'll get it. We'll get it. Doesn't make it easy with the shoulder pad there either, right? Because what the shoulder pad wants to do. Oh, there we go. So it wasn't clear that these arms actually come apart. Hey, what's up, Facebook user, whoever you are? It's probably Lou. For whatever reason, he's on Facebook using it. All right, so you've got to pull the arms apart to do that. And then, not that you can see it because it's all black, but, hey, we'll make it work, right? Make it work. Make it work. And then there's these little bits here. Boom. Oh, see? We lost a piece or something. We lost the forearm piece. So either it fell out and it's on the floor, which I wouldn't know, or it's broken or something. Let's see if we can put this forearm piece on here. Yeah, okay, so there's one laying around here on my floor, I think. So we got it in there. We can put that one in there. So we got a forearm piece that's laying around somewhere over the rainbow. But yeah, he comes with arms just for this pose, which is pretty cool. And I need to make sure I look on my floor for the forearms blade for the one that was on the folded arms, because that fell somewhere. And I'm going to need a flashlight to find it, and I kind of want to look for it now. It's going to drive me nuts until I find it. You know that, right? Yeah. We'll find it. We'll find it. I'm not that worried about it. What I need to do, though, is probably start putting things away so I don't lose any more pieces, right? That's the big trick with all these Guyver pieces. Cool thing is Guyver comes with a bag, just like a Mezco does. Comes with a bag. I'm not going to use the bag, though. See, even it says Figma on the bag. I'm not going to use the bag, I don't think. What I'm going to use is one of these. And I got one empty spot that should hold all that stuff, which is great. Let's see. No. Well, there are third, like customs and whatnot. Lou would have been the better person to ask about that. But as of right now, there's no official 6-scale version of Guyver. There is another version that's more of a 1/12 scale, but from what I understand, he's not the best to work with. So I forget. I think it's Mediacom who makes the other one. Is it Mediacom? Lou could tell you. This is what kind of why I wanted to have him here. But those are the breaks. Where is tweezers? But yeah, I'm just trying to get this tape off. There we go. Couldn't get my finger underneath it. So I use the tweezers to get underneath the tape. And then Mediacom. Thank you, P-Rock. There we go. Got those pieces out. Boom. There we go. And see, now this whole contraption is not going to fit. That's okay, though. I can work this around. I can work around this. I just want to get this other stuff cleaned up and out of the way because it's kind of a mess, right? Let me see if I can figure this out here. I tell you, man, it's really weird, man. My mouse could be nowhere near Leave Studio or anything like that, but my finger touches the freaking button on the mouse, and all of a sudden, I'm out of here. It's crazy, man. It just drops me out of here like some bad habit. It's crazy. Crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just cleaning up this stuff so I have room. That way, maybe I can find that other arm piece too. So, but yeah, this is the Figma Guyver. I'm not closing my box properly here. There we go. Figma Guyver box. This is for the Guyver 3. Got him in the awesome, like, I'm just standing here looking cool pose. Focus on Guyver, not my hand. But yeah. Man, it's going to drive me nuts, guys, until I find that piece. I'm pretty sure I have it still. It's just, it probably fell off when I was fixing the arms. And it's going to take me a minute to find it. Just like when I was opening up my turtles, I was talking with Lou, and I was opening up my my NECA turtles. I think it was on the stream, and I thought I'd lost one of Leo's bandanas, but no, I had dropped it. So it happens. And the fact is, my floor is dark, so that sucks. But yeah, I don't have other than this really anything going on. Tomorrow we're going to do our photography talk, though. We're going to do, you know, we're going to have Harry here hopefully, and we're going to talk photography, toy photography, and I should hopefully have some shots with my Guyvers, or you know, one if not both. I really want to get another one of these so I can get, because right now he's missing one whole arm blade. I want to get that, and he's only got the one open hand and one fist, so I want to replace all that. But Guyver 3 is very nice and weighty compared to Guyver 1. This feels a lot cheaper. So, man, I have to find my flashlight and like go down here on the floor and start looking all over for that piece, man. That piece. It got away from me. So what else is new with you guys? You guys interested in getting your own Figma Guyver figure? Bob just says meow meow. So, you know, that's awesome. You know, you can do that. That's cool. That's one thing. Live streams that way already. What are you talking about? Oh. I see. Yeah, Rich, you're gonna have to search around though, man. Like I said, I probably paid a little bit more for this guy than I could have, but I wanted to get one that was new in the box and hopefully not coming from overseas, given that shipping from overseas is so iffy. So, you know, that's why I ordered the one I did, but it was still sub $200 shipped, so that was cool. Guyver 1's going to be more expensive, I think. You get Guyver 1 that from what I understand, when I talked to Lou, he's like, don't buy any of those from China because he hasn't heard of any knockoffs, but most likely they are knockoffs. So I need to make sure that if I don't buy it from the States, that I buy it from at least Japan, and that shouldn't be knockoffs. Really, what I look for when I'm buying them is the box. Make sure that whoever's selling it has the box. Even if it's been repackaged, that's not a huge thing. But, that way I have a better idea that it's a legit figure. Okay. Well, I'm not going to ignore that because you just told me to ignore everything you say, and that's something you just said. So I'm going to talk about that. Why am I ignoring everything you say, Bob Dylan? Richard, I agree with you, man. I've had a lot of financial issues, but I'm squirreling money away to get these figures because I want to get these unlocked, man. I did some great, what I think, great photography with these figures, and if you haven't seen this stuff, there's on my Instagram, which you can find via my link tree. But I'll show you guys my Guyver 1 shot here. That's my Guyver. That's one of the shots I did with my Guyver 1. And of course, I had to Photoshop this one of the. I put it on each arm and photoshopped it so that it looked like he's wearing it on both arms. It's a pain in the butt to do, though. And then I did this shot as well. So I've been getting some good mile out of my Guyver 1s, but I'm hoping the Guyver 3 will really do it. Thank you, Bob Dylan. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. The links are also in the description below. And now I got it set to my link tree because when I got my Instagram hacked and I had to go back and change all my links to, for Instagram and all that stuff, I realized that if I had Linktree, I could have just changed Linktree. It would have been all done. So now it's Linktree. Yeah. So it's, cool story, right? Okay. Yeah, Richard. Yeah. Definitely. So you're from the Guyver group. Awesome. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. But we're gonna hop into the studio this evening, I think, and do some Guyver 3 stuff. I'm gonna have fun lighting this guy because he's black. He's just gonna absorb light, so it's gonna be crazy. Might be doing something with my new alien eggs. I'll break these out now that I got the other mess cleaned up instead of just showing you the box. Yeah, Richard, these are great little figures. They pose really well. Here's the Facehuggers. They're really tiny, which is cool. These eggs are probably a little small, but they work better, I think, than the NECA eggs do. And plus, unlike the NECA eggs, which are all open, I also have closed eggs. So, you get an egg and it's going to be down. That's a little small for them, but, the other fun thing is I can use these eggs in 1/6 scale and redo the Grogu with the spiders and, kind of use these as the eggs for that. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. Hey, Mike, if you haven't yet, if you're a member, make sure you vote on what figure or what picture you want for the end of the month. I got on the members side of the thing is a poll for all the members to vote which wallpaper they want. Right now, the Guyver, I'll show you which one again. The Guyver one, not this one. The other Guyver is winning. So that's the one right now that's winning for wallpaper for this month's giveaway. Desktop version, of course, will be the widescreen like this, and then the phone version will be cropped in, of course, to give you that longer phone kind of shot. So it's gonna be pretty cool. So if you guys want to be a member, it's just the basic membership. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of tiers on you guys and try to milk you or anything, man. It's just, it helps me buy my toys. And I would say I would do giveaways, but the last time I did a giveaway, I got a whole bunch of people that just subscribed to get the giveaway and then they left. So giveaways are not my cup of tea, and I apologize. But yeah, Mike, awesome. Dude, I love that Guyver shot. I'm really happy. The only Photoshop in that Guyver shot, I'll pull it back up since we're talking about it. The only Photoshop in this whole Guyver shot is other than adding the extra piece, because again I had to from the actual shot, you have this piece here, and then I had to take the shot again and add this piece here. Richard, you have to become a member of the YouTube channel, and then you can vote under the member section for the wallpaper. But so I did that. That's, obviously Photoshop. And that's just all I did was layer the two and mask one in to the other shot. But the other Photoshop in this shot, other than that, is just these little specks of dust in the light. That's the only other thing that I added via Photoshop. The rest of this is all in camera. And then with the other one, that again is all in camera with the exception of having to add the extra blade on there and the embers here at the forefront. Could I get someone to 3D print you off the missing part? Maybe. I don't know. I don't really. One of the things that I want to get 3D printed right now is a whole bunch of 1/6 scale skulls. I have a 3D printer, but I have to fix it, and that costs money, and I keep buying toys. It never ends. But what I want to do is I'm print out a whole bunch of 1/6 scale skulls, and I want to do another Terminator photo shoot, and of course have those skulls on the ground and stuff. Yeah. But I'm excited to finally get to use these eggs. And again, I'll use these also on 1/6 scale as like Grogu little spider eggs. Might buy more of those. And the reason why I can get those is because every couple weeks my wife gives me a gift card for Amazon. So long as I can order from Amazon, boom. Cool. Thanks, Maniac. Somebody liked one of my pictures on Instagram. Today was a repost. A lot of my shots recently on Instagram are reposts because my Instagram account was hacked. So if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that it's very small compared to what it used to be. Very sad, but I've been rebuilding slowly and surely. And I got a share today from a Star Wars Time show, which is great, and that's helped out a little bit. The other thing I'm working on, since I got you guys all here, ooh, is that true, Mike? That is awesome, dude. Especially if they start making some of these other pieces again, because NECA's scale is a little large for true 112. What are you doing? But oh, Richard, thanks for following me on Instagram. Appreciate it. But hold on, I'll show you guys what I'm working on here. I got several different projects going on at the same time because I can never decide what I'm doing. But this is for a Navarro Diorama. You might recognize this doorway that I'm working on. Of course, that indentation there is going to be where the little eyeball thing comes out. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. But yeah, I'm making this for my Mandalorian. The doorway is a little thinner, I think, than it's supposed to have been. But it'll work. It will serve the purpose. One of my shots that got stolen when my account got hacked was Mando coming through the doorway and shooting that trooper in the head, which was a great shot. But I only had the original Mandalorian at the time, and I had no props, so it was just a blank canvas of a background, and I did that cool pose. But we're gonna revisit that shot. We're gonna revisit it. In fact, let me see if it's on here. I can show you guys. It's an older shot. But I think the pose was on point. So there it is. Boom. Yeah. I'll show you guys this one. So this is the shot I'm going to revisit and actually use as doorway because, he's got to step through the doorway, right? That's the way that works. I wish I can get these out of the way. But, yeah. So we're going to redo the shot with the proper gear. He's going to be in the season 2 outfit, and he's going to be coming through the doorway. That's one scene. That's one thing I want to shoot. We're going to use that prop also for another shot. I want to have heavy infantry. Not that this was ever in the show, but want to have him like body slamming the hell out of a stormtrooper, and that way I can reuse this doorway. You know, maybe add some like a canvas tarp or something above it or something, just something to change it to something a little different. But yeah, I've been working on that. I've also been working on, this is why I haven't posted any new shots, by the way. I've also been working on making a whole bunch of extra little tendrils for my alien eggs that will be able to work with the smaller ones as well as the big ones. You know, because your NECA ones come with some, but you know they're not very organic. They're all the same thing, and the ones I'm making aren't going to be like a big mess of the eggs here. They're just going to be tendrils, and I'll be able to just lay them on the floor of my shots and stuff and get some texture to the floors. So I still have to paint them. I made them out of Sculpey, so I'll be, I've just cooked them, and I have to paint them now. So fun times. And I can mix and match those in there too, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this Guyver figure, man, this Guyver figure. I wish I had a white background that I could use to really show this guy off. Maybe this will work better than that pink. Come on. Balance on top of my fingertips. Oh, there we go. That's the Figma Guyver one. His arms don't pose in this, with this set of arms. You pretty much put these set of arms, and that's the only pose he's doing, is a cross arm. But he does have other arms you can pop on, obviously, and extra hands that you can use, which I'll be doing all that. I'm sorry I'm not, since I lost that piece, it's somewhere. I don't really want to keep playing with it until I find that piece. I apologize. It's just where it's put me at. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. We're gonna do the photography talk, of course, tomorrow. We'll probably talk more about these diorama pieces that I'm building. Hopefully I'll got some paint on them. Thank you, Richard, appreciate it. Hopefully I'll have some paint on something tomorrow. We can start showing you. But with this doorway, I've been dealing with like miscut crap this whole time. It's really annoying. Fake sweater kitty. What are you talking about? P-Rock? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, with this thing, I've had misalignments all over the place. Like I cut this too short, so I had to add these pieces on here. I had to add a piece up here because I actually put in like a little light up here. There's gonna be a light going in there, so it can actually show you give you some light in the shot. And I just got these little 5mm size bulbs that you just plug into some batteries and they just light up. This was fun to cut, though. Let me tell you, I had to cut that individually by hand. Real fun times to get that texture. And of course, this broken piece of wall right here, this is corkboard. I got glued down because it's got, again, great texture. And this is supposed to be a ravaged piece of that stone or whatever. I'm just going to leave it looking like that, but paint it. And there's supposed to be a chunk here. So we'll see, That's all I got for you. You can buy what? What are we talking about, Richard? What can we buy? I'd feel a lot better if I could find my piece. It'd be great if it was sitting up here, right? Oh, fake sweater kitties. Okay. I have no idea what we're talking about with fake sweater kitties, just so you know. I've missed this part of the conversation. But it's cool, man. It's cool. Oh, man. God bless it. I want to find that blade. I'd hate to be down a whole blade already. Even though I have the blade I can put in there but I only have one. I want both of my blades, because obviously there was 2 sets of blades I could swap out. I don't know why on this one they would just pull off those entirely, because that doesn't make any sense. Oh, Gunpla. What? Is this supposed to be Gundam? Oh man, that was a little piece of black tape or something. Dang it! I thought that was it. I thought I had it, and I could have rested easier. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. She did some airbrushing stuff, and that's why I watched her stuff. To be honest with you, it was pretty funny that you mentioned that as being a reason to watch her or whatever. But yes, I know which healthy individual you're talking about there. Gotcha. Sorry, guys. I'm still looking for that piece. Hold on a second. Let me go get my flashlight. This, like I said, I'll rest easier once I find it. In other news, though, guys, for the 1.6 guys, my Modu cases are finally on the boat, so that's pretty cool. You know what sucks is this piece isn't metal, because, you know, I could just swing a magnet down here and find it. This is going to be plastic. This is going to be fun. Real fun to find. What's that? Ha ha! I feel better now. Yay! We found it. It's how small it is. It's so tiny. Flashlight for the win. Look at that. Look how small that is. That's what I had to find on my charcoal dark carpet floor. Yeah, dude. I got my 3 DF120s and my 3 DF60s coming in on the boat. It's funny though, is I had to email them and be like, dude, you told me it was supposed to be shipped, and they're like, we sent you an email and said it was shipped. I was like, I didn't get that, but good to know. Thank you. What did I do with that plastic case that I put all that stuff in with his other arms? I swear, if my head wasn't attached to my body. Thank you, Richard. I feel so much better now, dude. I was like so stressed. I couldn't focus on trying to do anything else with you guys. I was just like, can't find my piece. But yeah, I had lost, in case you guys are just tuning in, I had dropped one of these blades. This is the arm that has them still. And here's the arm that doesn't. But I found it. We found it. So good times. Yeah, that's gonna be one of the tricky things with this particular figure. Is I have to be very conscientious about where his blades are at all times when handling him. I mean, they're not loose by any means, but obviously they can pop off with just the slightest mishandling. So you gotta be very careful. Dude, this Mezco Nosferatu was awesome, right? Check this. Look at this, man. He came with 2 wolves. This is the newest version. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have some Guyver against some wolves, man. That's gonna be cool. That's this Mezco Nosferatu, guys. There's 2 different versions of the Mezco Nosferatu, though, and I love them both. At first, I was like, I don't know if I want a blue one, because you know he's got that blue skin tone, but you know he's still really cool. The first Mezco Nosferatu, though, came with the coffin, which is a great prop, man. In fact, this coffin I've seen on eBay for $150, just the coffin. So There's the first one they came out with. This is the one I didn't miss. This is the one I got for retail, which is cool. Came with a shirt and all that other cool stuff. And then the newest one I had to go backtrack and get was this blue one. And really, I just wanted him for the accessories, man. He's got some great accessories. He's got 3 of these bats, which is awesome. I can use those for Batman or, for him or whatever. He came with the 2 wolves, 2 different wolves. He comes with a cloak that I haven't even taken out of the package yet. See, it's still got the thing there. And he comes with several head sculpts, which, obviously the other one came with the head sculpts as well. But, these are unique ones, to this figure, which is awesome. So he's got this cool, like, very animalistic rage one. Really cool stuff there. And then the one that I really wanted, the reason why I really wanted to buy this figure, and guys, I am going to revisit this shot. If you remember my shots with Goliath versus the Nosferatu, we're going to use this head sculpt when we do that shot. We're going to revisit that shot because this is going to be awesome. Look at that. Look at that burnt face. Come on, stay on him. That burnt face is going to be awesome to use on that, man. Cannot wait. And he's also got a burnt hand. So it's going to be really awesome to use this guy and redo that shot. And I found a better technique to do the stone texture to Goliath. Because the original shot, again, I'll pull it up for you. Why not? This is on my old Instagram account. Because again, first we'll show you the Nosferatu figure. If you haven't seen this, this is a picture I took of the original Nosferatu figure. The great looking figure. But then to show you the shot of, what was I just talking about? Goliath. Oh yeah. So we're going to redo this shot here, but we're going to use the new Nosferatu with the burnt face and this texture here, which you can barely tell here. We learned a different technique to kind of make this look better, so I'm going to try that out. So I'm really stoked about doing that. And plus, we're going to give him some white to his eyes, man, because when he's really mad, if you watch the show, his eyes glow, man. His eyes get glowy. So we'll do some Photoshop to that. Get that all working out. That's the picture I put up today, though. But I had to revisit it and update the logo. Ah! Carlito! Thanks to the stream, Moz. Do you think you can share your progress on that Mando diorama piece? I've been getting into making dioramas myself. Not as easy as it looks. It's been a process. Sure, man. We can look at that again. Hold on. Let me put these guys away. I don't want to lose anything. His storage is the coffin. Put him in the coffin. That's where I put him when I'm not using him. This one just sits on top of the coffin. Let's put these wolves away so I can shut this. Put that away. Rock on. Which figure? The new Nosferatu. I paid aftermarket for him. I wanted him badly. Once I saw him, Trevor took pictures of him. I was like, oh my God. That is so awesome. The accessories that come with. All right, so Carlito, man, something made a noise. I hate that. I never know what it is. All right, so what do you want to know about this? There's several different cuts here that are not quite evident. Let me see if I can. I watched a lot of Oiler's Workshop and Metamorphic Customs. I watched a lot of that. So, oops, come on. So this is cork. Cut out to fit in this little slot that I made for this broken wall piece. We're going to paint that over, of course. And right now the glue's setting, so I've got it pinned down. This is a 1/2 inch piece of foam, XPS foam. It's a 1/2 inch instead of the typical inch that this one is. And we had to cut the door shape several times, of course. So in order to do the door is... this was tricky, actually. All right, Richard, man, take it easy. Take it easy, man. Thanks for subbing on the Instagram. Appreciate it. So with the door, what we did is, on the initial green piece, I cut the door shape, which was, I think, 6.5 inches wide. It probably should have been a little bit wider. And then what I had to do is that door that I cut out, I then measured 1/4 inch in and made this frame. So this is 1/4 inch measured in from the door piece that I cut out of here. I made this frame, and each one of these pieces here I had to cut out. And the way I measured these was actually kind of ingenious. I found my measuring plane straight across the frame that I made, right, to go all the way back, because as you see, these ridges go all the way down it, right? Then what I did is I had this cable tie laying around, and this is a kind of transparent one. So I put the cable tie, and I used that to stretch between the two points that I made, and put those points in the center of the cable tie, and then use the cable tie as my guide. You see that fits right in there each time as my guide to cut these ridges. So it was a pain in the butt, but that's what I've done there. And then on the back, you can kind of see what I'm doing. I won't stab myself with these pins. In the back, you can see where I'm going to put this light at. It's going to be right up here. And I got this little piece of, what I had is these pieces of Tupperware. This is one Tupperware that we never use. It's the one that you're supposed to have like the two sides to, and you can have like a meal or whatever. We never use those. We don't store anything like that. So I cut one of those apart and got this frosted piece of plastic that the light's gonna be able to shine through. And we want to frost it so we can get some dispersion of light. So it's not just a hard light. And then, just cut this little channel here to put the light in. And I'm going to put a back on here too. How do I cut my foam board? That's a tricky question. You need to make sure you keep your blades sharp. So you may have to change out blades more than you'd like to. And in fact, I think Desi, he doesn't use a foam cutter that often. I recommend these kind of X-Acto blades, the ones like this. And what you want to do is you want to do your measurements, and you want to find your straight line. And once you got your straight line, you're going to follow down the ruler shallow. You're going to follow down the ruler and shallowly make a groove. Cut down the ruler. Don't put a lot of pressure onto it when you're cutting. Depending on what you're cutting for, if you're cutting just to break a piece in half because you want one piece of foam and not the other, then you can cut about halfway down and then put the foam over the edge of your table and pop the other half off. You just break it. If you want to use it for like when I cut out this door and stuff, what you want to do is just keep running the blade through the channel, going deeper and deeper each time until you're going all the way through. Now, if you're cutting on like this cutting board I got over here, it's really tricky to know when you've gone through the back. So what you may need to do is then, when you've gotten deep enough and you think you've gone all the way through and you're not sure, is you may need to, pull it up and so it's sitting, vertical or something like that, and put your blade in there and make sure the blade comes out the back. Then run your blade again and make sure the blade's cutting that same seam on the back side. So it's a process, man. For the longest time, it was really hard for me to get straight lines. In fact, I'm still not great at it. But I'm getting better. I've noticed that you can't use a T-square and depend on that fully. I got a T-square, and so when I'm drawing straight lines, at first I thought I was good. I thought T-square, yay. But no, the foam is not necessarily exactly level. So even though you might be on what seemed to be a very straight edge to put that T-square on, you're not. So you can't trust that. You want to measure in and make your lines that way. So you want to measure in, find your points, then you can use your T-square to run up, but make sure you lined up on your points. So it's a pain in the butt. I admit. I don't do a lot with dioramas, but I'm doing more and more. So I was gonna film this, when I was building this, but I realized I would just kind of sit there and not do that. I would just sit here and talk to you guys. But yeah, Euler's Workshop, he's great. He's got a foam cutter. I have a foam cutter, but I hate it. I have to replace it. My foam cutter is garbage. In fact, the whatever the piece that's supposed to lock down, so you have a block or whatever to push against when you cut, the piece no longer locks down. It just, the screws like broke. So that's how cheap and piece of crap that was. The other thing wrong with that foam cutter was the lines. It's got the lines on both sides, the inches and the half inches and everything on both sides, but they're not quite lined up. I learned that the hard way too. So fun times. Fun times. I was like, what's the point of this if they're not lined up? But yeah, Carlito, I mean, anything I can do to help, man. What I'm going to do with the texture, I haven't gotten to that part yet, is, and I learned this on watching Metamorphic Customs, is I bought some, what's it called? Was it grout? Like powdered grout or whatever, and I'm going to mix that in with my base coat. So I'm going to mix it in with some Mod Podge and whatever color I'm going to mix that in to get the base coat, and then put some of that powder from the grout or whatever into the paint and let that paint on a texture. Because, all the Navarro buildings and the Tatooine buildings are all kind of a stucco kind of look to them. So we're going to do that. So I haven't decided what my base coat's going to be yet. Usually I do a black base coat because then I can leave the black and that can be my shadows or whatever. So we'll see. I mean, I do have some broken pieces in here and stuff that I need to make darker anyway, so that it might be a black base coat. I don't know. Actually, I want to talk to somebody, find out what they recommend. But yeah, dry brushing, that's your friend. I'm still not the best at it, but it's a great way to bring out texture. Once you have texture, just gotta make sure not to have too much paint on the brush. That's where I fail. I always have too much paint on the brush. But guys, man, this Guyver, I'm so stoked to have him. Hold on. Let's try something here. See if that gives me a little bit more light to play with. Right now, he's got his folded arms on. Like I said, I got a few people that popped in here, so I wanted to bring this back up. He's got his folded arms on. Now, that's the only way you can get that pose is you have to put those arms on. He's got regular arms for everything else. So this figure is so much more solid, though, compared to the Guyver 1. And it could just be, the wear and tear of the Guyver 1 is sustained over the years. Because he is an older figure. Something people have been playing with. But I'm probably going to do this pose and have him standing amongst a whole bunch of alien eggs or something. I don't know. I think because I have so many NECA alien facehuggers, I got like 7 or 8 of them. I think I might cut one in half for my photography. Have one cut in half. That way I can make it look like he's sliced it or something. But so we might be do an action shot where he's slicing through a facehugger or something. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But I got 2 Mandalorian shots in the hopper, my brain here that I want to do. Redo the one where he's shooting that stormtrooper in the face, but with the prop. So he's not shot on a blank background. It doesn't look that great. And then I also want to do one where heavy infantry Mando is kicking the crap out of a stormtrooper. All I have is remnant stormtrooper though. But if you've seen the show Arcane, you'll know exactly the pose I'm trying to do. There's a fight, the first fight betwin Vi and Savika. Savika grabs Vi and like slams her, and they do this cool camera pan, like following her body as she slams her. I want to get that mid-slam shot with heavy doing that to a stormtrooper. Just grabbing the stormtrooper and just slamming him. And same angle and everything. I want to go for that and even get that camera tilt that's in the shot. So that's what I'm looking forward to doing with heavy infantry. I don't do enough with him, man. I haven't done enough with him. The problem is I'm going to have to put that gun back on his back. It's going to be a pain in the butt. But yeah, Carlito. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. But yeah, it's a little over an hour. I think we're going to let you guys go. Again, I apologize that brought me into the funk when I lost his piece, but I found his piece, so good on me. And look forward to some shots with this, guys. Guys, make sure you subscribe to my Instagram, Moz_toybox. Let me start over. Moz_toy_box for Instagram. Not to be confused with Moz's_toy_box. That is my hacked account that Instagram is not going to give back to me, apparently, because every time I try to, they send me responses to reports or whatever, and every time I try to follow up with that saying, hey, this account is hacked, they're like, they disappear. They stop responding. There's no more. Because I had one email come recently where it sounded like I might have gotten a human. They're like, well, we need this information, this information, this information. I was like, okay, I'll do that. And the next thing I know, I'm like, well, actually, I don't need help with that anymore, but I need help with this. And nobody said anything to me now. It's been a week. So, hell with you, Instagram. Hell with you. Yeah, Bob Dylan, you are funny. You are a funny man. Yeah. So Moz's_toy_box is compromised. Do not go to that account, guys. In fact, just make sure you go to my link tree that's got the new Instagram account on there. And that if you need my Instagram, that's the best way to get a hold of me for my photography and stuff. Tomorrow, though, we will be live streaming. We'll be doing some toy photography talk. Hopefully, I'll have some behind the scenes of whatever we're going to shoot tonight. And, we'll go through all that. So it'll be great. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you guys want your shot at getting the wallpaper, the one that seems to be winning right now, as far as the poll goes, is this Guyver here. This is the wallpaper that members can get. If you're a member, at the end of the month, if this is the one that wins, right now this is the one that's winning, but if this is the one that wins, we'll send this out to you for your desktop and your phone. But if it doesn't win, I have other ones. What's the other one? I got I think this is one of them. No, wait, was that? Yeah, I think that was one of them. No, I'm sorry, it was this one. This is one of them. Yeah. So we got that one. That's the other one that's up for a vote right now. And then an older shot, much older shot. I don't even know if it's in this here, but it's all three of my Hot Toys AVP Predators. And it's such a long, ultra-wide desktop wallpaper that I'll send you the ultra-wide. If you guys vote on that, I'll also send you the individual Predators for your phone, so you can do that as well. So, those are the three that are up for votes right now. So you got to be a member of the vote, though. You can see what they are without being a member, but in order to vote, you have to be a member. So, anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we will see you guys tomorrow for the toy photography talk. So thank you guys again. Have a great day, and goodbye.